Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Kahley. I am the owner of Pilates by Kahley in Overland Park, Kansas. This video is Introduction to Pilates. So if this is your first time to do Pilates, or if you just needed a refresher, this is the perfect video for you to do. We are going to go over proper form and technique, C-curve and neutral spine, which we refer to a lot in a Pilates class, and then we are just going to do some simple movement to make sure that we are applying the Pilates technique. All right, so I actually want you to start with your legs crossed. If this is uncomfortable for you, meaning if you have tightness right here in your hip flexors, you can go ahead and extend your legs out. And again, you also can bend the knees if you need to. I do want you to face forward so that you can see me. And again, go to the position that works best for you. I want you to place your arms down beside you. So in Pilates, I call this sequence. We always go from the top to the bottom. So I'm going to teach you a sequence to refer to, making sure everything is in check or engaged or in its proper position, starting with the shoulders. So arms are placed down beside you. And all I want you to do is draw your shoulders up to your ears and then draw the shoulders back down. Now I'm going to incorporate a breath with that. We are going to inhale through the nose as we draw the shoulders up. Exhale out through the mouth as we draw the shoulders down. So your shoulder blades, which is your scapula, should always be pulled down and maintained down in its proper position. Very important that it is there, because if it's not, you will get tightness in your neck. And I know we tend to get stressed, and the first thing that happens is we draw the shoulders up. So it's really important to keep the scapula pulled down in its position. Now, to keep the shoulder blades down, you engage here into your lats, your latissimus dorsi, which is on both sides in your back. Okay, so that muscle needs to be activated to keep the shoulder blades down in place. So let's try this again. Arms are down beside you. Inhale through your nose, drawing your shoulders up. Exhale as you pull the shoulders down. Feel that energy lengthen out through your fingertips. Okay, now next is your chest, your sternum. When you inhale, right, that sternum lifts, and then as you exhale, after you've dropped your shoulders, your chest or sternum drops down. And I don't mean this. I'm going to turn so you can see me from the side. I don't mean here. Don't roll your shoulders forward, right? When your shoulders drop, your chest drops, meaning the air, the breath, comes out of the body, dropping the chest. So let's try that. We have the shoulders, and then we're going to drop the chest. Arms down beside you. Feel that energy lengthen out through your fingertips. Inhale, draw the shoulders up. Exhale, drop the shoulders down, drop the chest. Good. So our sequence is starting with shoulders, then chest. Now we're going to go to our ribs, our rib cage right here. Go ahead and place both hands on your ribs. And as you inhale through your nose, feel how your ribs open and expand. As you exhale, feel how they come together. Your fingers slightly lace together. So let's do that. All right, just the rib cage. Don't worry about the shoulders or the chest right now. Inhale through the nose and open the ribs. Exhale out through the mouth and close the ribs. One more time. Inhale, open. Ribs open from the sides. Exhale, close, bringing the ribs together. Okay, so top to bottom, shoulders, chest drops, ribs close. Arms here. Inhale through your nose. Bring those shoulders up. Exhale, drop the shoulders, drop the chest, and close the ribs. So you're engaging your upper abdominals right here. Now we're going to get the lower abdominals, your transverse abdominis, right here. That's belly button. All right, so after the ribs have closed, your belly button pulls into the spine and lifts up, right? So pull in, lift up. You can kind of think of that visualization of trying to zip up a really tight pair of pants. Here we go, arms down beside us. Inhale, draw the shoulders up. Exhale, drop the shoulders, drop the chest, close the ribs and scoop. Pull that belly button into your spine. One more time. Inhale, draw the shoulders up. Exhale, drop the shoulders, drop the chest, close the ribs, and pull the belly button in. Okay, we are going to lie on our backs. The only thing that I still have not done is pelvic floor, and that is the last thing that you engage. So go ahead. I want you to turn to your side, and I want you to place your hands underneath your thighs. Take a moment. Your feet are really grounded into the floor, and just inhale and lengthen that spine. Keep your focus straight across the room. Remember that wherever your eyes go, your gaze is, then that's where your spine goes. So if you're looking down to the floor, here goes your spine, you roll forward. But we want a long, lengthened spine, so we're keeping our focus straight across the room and feeling the energy lengthen out through the top of the head. Keeping the arms here, I want you to breathe in through the nose. Exhale, start to curl down. You are imprinting each segment of the spine. You can reach your arms if you'd like. Nice and slow and controlled. And then go ahead, place your arms down beside you. Lengthen the legs out for a second. Place your hands back onto your rib cage. So we're going to do all this again, but now we're lying on our back. Inhale through your nose. As you exhale, drop your shoulders, drop your chest, close the ribs, and pull that belly button in. And then go ahead and relax. Now bring your arms down beside you, bend one knee in at a time. So what we're going to do is now incorporate that pelvic floor. We are going to start flat. And what you want to do, or what you want to think about when you're trying to engage the pelvic floor, is you're squeezing that muscle inside of you, right? It consists, so it's basically for women, it helps to support the bladder and men. And then for women, it helps to support our uterus, everything that we need inside, right, to help carry a baby, to help support a baby. So it basically is like a basket, and it consists of 5 muscles inside that basket. And sometimes one of the best examples that was ever taught to me was to think of like an elevator, okay? So you're stepping into the elevator, and we want to go all the way up to the top floor. So as we exhale, think about from down here, engaging and lifting the Kegel muscles to go up, and then you inhale to bring it back down to release. So from here, I want you to inhale. As you exhale, drop your shoulders, drop your chest, close your ribs, pull that belly button in, and now engage that pelvic floor and visualize it going up, and then inhale, release, and it goes out. So I want to apply a roll up with that. You can take your hands under your thighs and use that to roll all the way. And we're not going all the way up, but halfway up. Or you can reach your arms here. So you're going to inhale through your nose. As you exhale, drop your shoulders, drop your chest, start to peel up. Close your ribs, pull that belly button in, and engage that pelvic floor, those internal muscles. Inhale, curl back down. Again, inhale to start. Exhale, drop your shoulders, drop your chest, close the ribs, pull that belly button in, squeeze deep into that pelvic floor, and curl back down. We're going to work on the pelvic floor a little bit more when we are seated, but I wanted you to see all that and feel that lying on your back. So I want to talk about neutral spine and C-curve. Neutral spine is when you have that natural space underneath the lower part of your back. If you do Pilates on the reformer and you are, for example, doing footwork, you maintain neutral spine. You could balance a cup right below your belly button or a water bottle right below your belly button because you are maintaining symmetry throughout your spine. Okay, so I want you to contract your core while maintaining that neutral spine position. Arms are down beside you. Take a breath in through your nose. As you exhale, drop the shoulders, drop the chest, close the ribs, and pull that belly button in and engage that pelvic floor, and then release. So we never changed our back. We never pressed the lower back down. You were still able to get a deep contraction in your core, maintaining neutral. Now let's take it to C-curve. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, drop your shoulders, drop your chest, close your ribs. Now pull that belly button in and press your lower back down and engage your pelvic floor. Inhale, take it back to that neutral, natural position. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, drop your shoulders, drop your chest, close your ribs, pull the belly button in and up and engage your pelvic floor. Inhale, take it back down. Reaching your arms up, I want you to roll or try to roll all the way up to a tall seated straight spine. And once again, you can grab underneath your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, drop your shoulders, drop your chest, close your ribs, pull the belly button and fire and squeeze into that pelvic floor and hold it here. Turn again, facing forward. Legs are crossed, our legs are extended out. So one more time, let's go back into that pelvic floor. To me, it is the most challenging muscle to really connect to or to really engage. If you are a woman and if you've had a baby, you probably are a little bit more familiar with your pelvic floor, but it is essential to maintain and keep strong because as we age and as we get older, we start to lose the strength of that, which unfortunately, I don't know how to say this very well, but it helps so that we don't accidentally wet our pants, right? So it helps to keep everything strong in our bladder and lifted. And after you have a baby, especially right after, that becomes a little bit more of a challenge. So doing Kegel muscle exercises are essential for all of us. Everyone can benefit from this. Okay, so seated. I want you to think about squeezing your glutes and narrowing your sit bones, bringing them together and lifting them up, right? So here we are. I just want you to squeeze and raise the body straight up. I kind of actually like this better with my legs out. Let your legs be relaxed. Take a breath in. I only want you to think about pelvic floor. Squeeze the bum and bring those sit bones in. So it's like you're floating straight off a mat. You're coming up and then you feel that release. Now let's apply that elevator visualization that I gave you when you were lying on your back. You are stepping into an elevator, and as you exhale, you're going up, and as you inhale, you come back down, and you feel that drop. Okay, inhale. Exhale, squeeze, rise, go up all the way to the top floor. Exhale, release, and really make that release. One more time, inhale. Exhale, engage, pelvic floor, raise up, and release. Good. Okay, back down onto our backs and curl down, nice and smooth and slow and controlled. And I want you to go back into neutral spine. Take your hands behind your head. Your feet are straight out from your sit bones. You are in neutral. So we're going to work on some crunches and neutral spine. My hands are placed behind my head to support the weight of my head, not to pull on my neck, not to do this, but they're there. My head rests into my hands. As you just do a simple crunch, apply everything that we've discussed. So inhale through the nose, exhale, drop the shoulders, drop the sternum, close the ribs, pull that belly button in, come back down. Keep going. Here's 2. Very simple, but if done with correct form and technique, very effective. 4, 5, breathe out, pull in. 6, my gaze, I'm looking just about over the tops of my knees. 7, 8, don't let your shoulders creep up to your ears. 9, and 10. Hold it here, pull those abs in deep. Little ones. 10, 9, 8, 7. Breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it back down. Okay, now when you roll up, I want you to look straight up to the ceiling, focusing more on contracting those upper abs, still pulling your belly button in, still firing and engaging your pelvic floor. Inhale. Exhale, bring it up. 1, breathe out, pull in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, stay up, hold, crunch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back down. Remember, you're still in neutral. You're not curling that tailbone up. You're not pressing your back down. We're going to take it to the right. So inhale through your nose. Feet are grounded. Exhale. Take it across. 1. Keep your elbows open. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Last one, stay over. Little ones. 10, 9, 8. Breathe out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Take it to the other side. Exhale over. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Take it to the left and hold and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay. Arms up. Feet are very planted. We are going to roll up, not very high. The whole purpose of this now is to really focus on your breath. That breath, right, is essential for engaging your core deep. So I am going to take a really nice big deep breath in through the nose. As I roll up, we are going to hold C curve. So even if you can just roll up to here, that is great, because what you're focusing on is pushing a long, nice exhale. So pushing all the air out to fully engage the core. Then we're going to stay there for a little bit, and then we're going to slowly come back down. So inhale through your nose. Exhale, drop your shoulders, drop your chest, close your ribs, pull your abs in, hold it here. True C curve. Make that C in your spine, curling that tailbone up, holding, holding, holding. Good, and then inhale, curl back down. Let's do 2 more of those. Obviously, you should not be able to talk like I am. I'm just doing this so that I can throw out everything I want to, but I don't want you to talk. I want you to roll up, push all the air out, hold it, try to engage deeper in the core, and then come back down. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, roll up again. hold it. Look straight across the room. Pull that belly button in as deep as you can. Shoulders are dropped, chest is dropped. Ribs are closed, belly button's pulled in, and that pelvic floor is engaged. Curl back down. We've got one more time. Inhale. Exhale, roll up. Hold it, hold it, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Curl it back down. Stretch that out long. I hope you felt that. It's always nice to release that deep contraction. Remember that Pilates, we are focusing on working from the inside out, right? The mind connects to the body and the soul. So everything that you're doing starts with your mind. Your mind leads the body. So try to get truly connected into that. It will make your entire Pilates practice much more worth your time. Arms down beside you. So my legs are extended. I want you to exhale. Draw that right knee in using your core. Flex the foot and push it back out. Now switch. Draw the left knee in from the activation of the core. Flex the foot and push it back out. One more time, right. Exhale, draw it in, engaging your abs. Flex the foot, push it back out. Last time, draw it in and push it back out. Nice and slow. I want you to take it, draw your knees in, more to your chest. So not a tabletop, but you're here. We're gonna go into little taps. Inhale, tap your right toe down, pull the abs in, draw it in. Alternate, dip, exhale, draw it in. Try to connect your knees together when you do this. Dip and lift, dip and lift. Big exhale. Shoulders dropped, ribs, shoulders dropped, chest dropped, ribs closed, belly button to spine, pelvic floor. Same sequence, always top to bottom. Go ahead, now extend the leg. Extend, exhale, draw it in. Extend and in. Imagine trying to zip up a really tight pair of pants. 2 more. And in. And in. Good. Bring your knees in for a second. Take your arms out to your side. Palms up or palms down. I want you to make that decision based on how well you can keep your scapula, your shoulder blades depressed and pulled down. Go ahead and lower both legs to your right. Hold it here. I want you to feel both shoulder blades imprinted equally down into that mat. Now inhale through your nose. Exhale, use your abs. Bring the knees back into center and take it to the other side. Holding it here. Hold and rest. Pull your abs in. Bring it back up. Grabbing underneath the thighs. Try to roll up. All right, so inhale through your nose, like rolling like a ball. If you're familiar with Pilates, pull your abs in, just roll up. Place the feet and stretch that spine. Okay, I want to do one more. This is what I call the water slide. Okay, so from your elbows, this is not an actual Pilates exercise name. I want you to understand this. This is something that I created after I had a liver transplant. I had a very challenging time lying all the way down on my back. I couldn't do that for a while. So I knew I needed to get my abdominals strong again. I did it up in this position. I call it the water slide because from the top of your head to your elbows, right, is the base, is the ladder. So you're walking from your elbows to the top of the head to climb up that slide. From the head down and out through the tailbone is the slide. So we're trying to create that water slide with our spine. So feet flat first. The biggest thing here is that you're not sinking into your shoulders. Lift up out of that. Palms are down. Take a breath in through your nose. As you exhale, drop the shoulders in a way, meaning you're not bringing them up here. So the shoulders are pulled down, chest drops, ribs closed. Now press, if you can see that, Press your lower back down into the mat. From here, draw your right knee in, followed by your left. Pretend like you have a gold string at the top of your head that's connected straight up to the ceiling. And we are going to dip the toes down again, maintaining this position. Dip and lift. Dip, exhale, lift. Use your core. Dip, exhale, lift. Dip, exhale, lift. Now extend. Dip. Pull the abs in. Draw that knee in. And dip. Here's 3. Draw it in. 4. Now both legs. Glue your knees together. Dip both down. Exhale, pull it in to lift. Exhale, pull the abs in to bring the knees in. 2 more. Last one. Now extend both legs out. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw it in. 1. And 2. 3. And 4. Very good. Go ahead and sit up. Extend your legs out in front of you. Inhale, take a big deep breath in. Exhale, release. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, release. And let's stretch the body forward. Drop your chin. Now round your shoulders forward like you're not supposed to. Inhale, exhale, go a little further. And then curl back, stacking each little vertebra right on top. Thank you guys so much for joining me. You are done. You have completed Introduction to Pilates. This is the form and the technique that we apply to every exercise, no matter what piece of equipment you're on. If you're doing mat, the reformer, the Cadillac chair, lateral barrel, and there's more. You always want to make sure you are carrying your body and doing everything that was explained in this video. Thank you guys, as always, for joining me, and I look forward to hearing all about your Pilates journey.